Welcome to the San Francisco War Memorial and Performing Arts Center. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you. Exits are clearly marked with green lighted signs. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please proceed to the nearest exit and out of the building. Thank you.
We want to acknowledge the Ramaytush Ohlone people who are the traditional custodians of this land. We pay our respects to the Ramaytush Ohlone elders, past, present, and future, who call this place, the San Francisco Peninsula, their home. We are proud to continue the tradition of coming together and growing as a community. We thank the Ramaytush Ohlone community for their stewardship and support, and we look forward to strengthening our ties as we continue our relationship of mutual respect and understanding. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. Let's try that again. I just want to remind you that this is a celebration. Okay, now that you are all warmed up, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the 2026 commencement ceremony for UCSF's Graduate Education and Postdoctoral Affairs. My name is Nicquet Blake, and I have the distinct honor of serving as Dean of the Division of Graduate Education and Postdoctoral Affairs, which you will now hear as GEPA. That's what we affectionately call it. And today I have the added pleasure of serving as your mistress of ceremony. Chancellor Hawgood, distinguished guests, graduates, family, friends, including those joining us via live stream, the village. Welcome to UCSF's Division of Graduate Education and Postdoctoral Affairs Commencement of 2026. I want to thank the members of UCSF leadership team who are in attendance today and have joined us on the platform. As I introduce each member, I ask that you stand to be acknowledged, and I'm going to ask the impossible of the audience. It never works, but we'll see how it goes this year. I'm going to ask you to hold your applause until all the leaders have been introduced. Chancellor Sam Hawgood. Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost Catherine Lucy. Dean of the School of Nursing, Carol Dawson Rose. Dean of the School of Pharmacy, Catherine Giacomini. Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Jennifer Nazareno. Assistant Dean for Graduate Student Affairs, Deanne Duncan. And the President of the Graduate and Postdoc Alumni Association, Courtney McCormick. Wow, we made it. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you all so much for being here. We are truly one UCSF. I want to also acknowledge and recognize and welcome a brave, hardworking individual who will join Deans Nazareno and Duncan in presenting the graduates today. You will understand later on why he is brave as they are hooded. Dr. Alden Blair, Associate Director of the Master's Program in Global Health Sciences. Today we celebrate 386 of UCSF finalists who will receive their master's or doctoral degrees. 237 of these students have joined us here today. I might add, going off script, this is the largest group of students who have attended graduation in our history. So I'm off script again. I got up this morning and I picked up my phone and I said, hey Siri, how long does a graduation ceremony last with 237 graduates? Siri said 4 hours. Strap your seatbelts in. Here we go. All right. Allow me to share a little bit about this year's graduating class. 30% of our graduates are California natives. 80% of our graduates are US citizens and permanent residents coming from 32 different states, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico. Come on, man, that deserves a round of applause. 16% of our students are represent 32 different countries, including China, Afghanistan, Jamaica, Brazil, Denmark, and the list continues. Graduate education, 32% of the graduating class are the first in their families to attain a graduate degree. Graduate education is not merely about who is represented, it's about discovery, scholarship, and scholarship contributions. So, what have these graduates accomplished, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. 500 publications, 200 of which are first author academic publications. 732, this is not normal, I'm just telling you. 732 oral presentations, 500 poster presentations. Truly, truly impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great joy to present to you the 2026 graduating class of the GEPA division. I want to just say a few words to the graduates. Your achievements are not simply milestones. They represent ideas that advance science, that improve health, that strengthen society, and expanded human understanding. Behind every publication is perseverance. Behind every presentation is preparation and courage. Behind every accomplishment is a story of sacrifice, mentorship, collaboration, and belief. Today we celebrate not only what you have achieved, but who you have become. The time you've spent here at UCSF has not only equipped you with knowledge and expertise, but it has prepared you to lead and thrive when the path forward seems uncertain. You've spent years learning how to move forward when answers are incomplete, when experiments failed, when the path disappeared, and you created new paths. Scholars are not trained only for moments of certainty, but for moments that demand vision, courage, and new ways of thinking. Your responsibility is not simply to carry knowledge, but to use it to eliminate possibility, to question assumptions, and to help society navigate complexity with rigor, curiosity, humility, and hope. Today, trust your compass. The path forward may not always be clear, but you are among those who are uniquely qualified and prepared to help shape the future and to create the way forward for us. Congratulations, class of 2026. Today, we also recognize the faculty mentors whose guidance, scholarship, and unwavering commitment have shaped the journeys of our graduates. Through their mentorship, they have not only advanced discovery and innovation, but helped cultivate the next generation of scientific leaders and scholars. I'm going to ask the faculty, the Hood faculty who are sitting on the platform, to stand and be recognized. Thank you. And now it is time to present our Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award. Because of the importance and value of our faculty mentors, each year at commencement, the GEPA student government presents the Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award to a faculty member who not only instructs, but mentors, inspires, nurtures, and helps students to take the next step in their careers. It is my pleasure to introduce Abu Ibrahim Biangoro and Stephanie Artiaga, students in the Sociology PhD program, who will present the 2026 Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award to Dr. Jennifer James, Associate Professor in the Institute of Health and Aging and Program Director for the Sociology PhD program, on behalf of the associated students of the Graduate Division.
Thank you, Dr. Blake, for those kind words. Good morning, esteemed staff, faculty, students, and guests. We are Abu Ibrahim Bianguru and Stephanie Artiaga, 5th and 4th year PhD candidates here at UCSF. On behalf of the Sociology PhD students, we are so honored to present the Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award to Dr. Jennifer James. Dr. James serves as the Associate Professor, Nursing Alumni, and Mary Holmes Endowed Chair in the Institute for Health and Aging and the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences here at UCSF School of Nursing. In recent months, she has also served as the newest program director for our Sociology PhD program. Over the years, students have worked with Dr. James to enhance their dissertation, deepen their understanding of sociological research, as well as emerge as confident social scientists. I personally am privileged to have Dr. James as both my academic advisor as well as my dissertation chair. And what I admire about Dr. James is that she cares about getting to know students as people and meeting them where they are emotionally, mentally, and academically. These are commendable traits for a faculty mentor as well as a member, and she really makes the PhD journey feel easier and attainable.
In addition to the one-on-one support she provides to students like myself and Abu, Dr. James also supports all students in our programs through her work as our program director. One of the first things she did when she took on this role was to field a survey of our entire student body so that she could learn about each student's goals and needs. She consistently makes herself available to us, keeping open lines of communication and relaying transparent information on issues of importance to us. Dr. James also creates opportunities for growth and shared decision-making that go beyond the standard doctoral experience. Jen's commitment to the development and well-being of her students is never in question, which is probably why so many of us have sought her out to be our mentor and to be on our dissertation committees. Dr. James is a shining example of how to lead with care and humanity, something that is often hard to find, especially in the times that we are currently living in. I think the world could use more leaders like Jen. I feel incredibly privileged to learn from her and to call her my mentor. Please join us in congratulating Dr. Jennifer James as the recipient of this year's Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award. You guys can't do this.
fire. I can't handle things like this. Thank you so much. What some of you in the audience might not know is one of the strange things about academia is that for most of the accolades or awards or promotions we get, we ask to be nominated. We often write our own nomination letters about ourselves. Everyone's laughing because it's true. And so to have my students nominate me without me even knowing and say such wonderful things about me is really and truly one of the biggest delights in my career thus far. So thank you both so much. I'm gonna get it together. We're just a few weeks away from the 10th anniversary of when I sat in all of your seats to be hooded and receive my PhD from the University of California, San Francisco. Fun fact about me that might provide comfort to some of you or your families is that when I graduated, I did not have a job lined up. I had no idea if I would stay in academia, let alone that I would still be at UCSF 10 years later as a faculty member and receiving a mentoring award. What I know for sure is that the reason that I'm here is because of my mentees. I love research and I love writing, and I especially love telling people about all the things that I've gotten to learn. This is a nerdy know-it-all's dream job. But it's hard. It can be lonely. There is tons of rejection and setback in research. And don't tell, my boss and my boss's boss and my boss's boss's boss who are all sitting here. But I've, of course, imagined what it would be like to have a different career or thought about being at a different type of institution. But working with students, postdocs, and early career faculty is the fun part of this work, and I get to work with the absolute best ones in the world here at UCSF. It's my greatest source of pride and joy, and while reading a dozen drafts of someone's dissertation proposal can be grueling, watching someone come into their own, find their voice, and start to live out their passion is the biggest privilege that you can imagine. I know that, unlike me, some of you might have jobs lined up already, all kinds of jobs doing really cool things. And I know that all of you will go on to have tremendous careers beyond what you can even imagine today. My advice is, no matter what field you find yourself in, what you end up doing, is to find a mentor for yourself and to be a mentor to others. Helping others with their work, giving feedback, reading drafts improves your own work. Rooting for others to succeed increases your own successes, and celebrating others gives you more excuses to find joy in your work. And really, telling others that they are worthy and that everything will be okay after a rejection, at least for me, really helps me believe it when I have to tell myself that after my own inevitable rejections. I think that legacy is one of the coolest things about research. And even though you're all just at the beginning of your careers, I really encourage you to think about the ripple effects, not just of your work, but of the way you work. I'm so proud that I get to play a tiny role in the work of these brilliant sociologists and all my mentees. And I'm thrilled that my name will show up on the signature pages of their dissertation, forever linking us together. Thank you all so much, and congratulations.
I'm a crier too. I'm in trouble. All right. It is my pleasure to introduce our 2026 commencement speaker, Dr. Shaeri Mukherjee. Shaeri Mukherjee. Practice that. Dr. Mukherjee is a professor and vice chair in the Department of Microbiology and Immunology at UCSF School of Medicine. Her research focuses on understanding how intracellular bacterial pathogens, especially Legionella, pneumophila, there you go, the cause of Legionnaire's disease, subvert host cellular pathways to survive and replicate, and how these mechanisms can be used to uncover fundamental aspects of mammalian cell biology. Her innovative work earned her prestigious honors, including the Pew Biomedical Award, the Chan Zuckerberg Award, and the Bose Biomedical Investigator Award, all of which support her investigations into bacterial manipulation of host cells and her mentorship of young scientists. Her lab combines approaches from microbiology, cell biology, and molecular genetics to study host pathogen interactions with implications for both infection biology and basic cell science. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Mukherjee.
Sorry about my name. Good morning, distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud families and friends, and most importantly, our talented graduates of UCSF. It is a real honor to be with you today. UCSF has a very special place in my heart, and I'm deeply grateful to celebrate this joyous moment with you. UCSF began with a small but bold idea. In 1864, Hugh Toland opened a small medical school called the Toland Medical College in the corner of Stockton Street. And somehow that small idea turned into today's UCSF, one of the world's leading health sciences and research institutions, a place that has transformed patient care, advanced discovery, and trained people who went on to change the world. And today, graduates, you become part of that story. Standing here today and celebrating all of you, I find myself thinking about my own journey, which began far from San Francisco in a city called Calcutta in India. When I first arrived in the US as a PhD student, I arrived speaking hesitant, imperfect English, had no family nearby, and I did not know what I was going to do next. I remember one of the first days in the lab, someone asked me a question. I nodded as many Indians do, which could mean a yes or a no. I nodded confidently. The truth is, I had absolutely no idea what was being asked. I went back to my bench feeling completely lost, wondering if I had made a mistake coming here, a country so different from the one I grew up in. How will I adapt? But then something shifted. The lab started to feel like home. Experiments gave me energy, and science somehow gave me a language I could speak even when words failed me. And slowly, I found my people. And by my people, I don't just mean my fellow Indians. People from different backgrounds who had little in common with me on the surface, but the ones who laugh with you when experiments fail, celebrate when something finally works, and remind you that it's not just you when nothing works. To this day, some of my closest friends, the kind you call family, are the people I met during that time. And I sincerely hope the same is true for many of you, because UCSF doesn't just bring together brilliant people. It brings together people who care. You feel it here. In the clinic, where compassion meets complexity. In the lab, where curiosity meets persistence. And in the hallways of Parnassus and Mission Bay, where ideas turn into action and sometimes into grand proposals at the very last moment. Your training here has prepared you for work that is demanding, yes, but also deeply meaningful. You have learned how to deal with uncertainty, how to keep going when things don't work, how to function sometimes on very little sleep. And along the way, you have mastered some truly important skills. For example, a Western blot can take 36 hours and still not work. And that the freezer alarm will likely go off at 2 a.m. rather than 2 p.m. And that coffee is not a beverage, it's a survival strategy. These are all essential life lessons that you have learned at UCSF. But on a more serious note, you have learned what it means to serve, whether that's caring for patients in their vulnerable moments or asking questions that push the frontiers of science forward. And before I go further, I want to take a moment to thank the families and friends who are here today. Thank you for your patience, your encouragement, and your support for our graduates. Thank you for repeatedly listening to explanations about experiments, exams, and manuscript revisions, and occasional existential crises. You have stood behind these graduates during some of the most difficult and demanding years of their lives. And this celebration is yours as much as it is theirs. Graduates, as you leave UCSF, I hope you carry 3 things with you. First, stay curious. Curiosity is what drives everything we do. It's what keeps you asking questions when the answers aren't obvious. Challenge assumptions, including your own, and keep learning long after grades stop defining your successes. Curiosity will take you further than certainty ever will. Second, choose your people well. None of us gets very far alone. Behind every good idea, every breakthrough, there are people, mentors, colleagues, friends. Find people who challenge you, support you, and make the hard days easier and the good days even better. Build communities where kindness is abundant, where collaboration is natural, and where people celebrate each other's successes as much as their own. Because in the end, your work matters, but so do the people you share it with. Third, lead with integrity and purpose. You're entering a world that urgently needs both. The challenges we face today, be it scientific, medical, social, or global, are complex. There will be moments when the right path is not the easiest one, moments when doing what is right requires courage. In those moments, your integrity matters, not your title, not your CV. Your willingness to do the right thing, even when it's inconvenient, unpopular, or even unnoticed, that's leadership. Today is not just about what you have learned, it's about what you have become. People who can handle uncertainty, adapt, and keep going, even when things don't go as planned, which, if we are being honest, is most of science. Some say that reading the right book at the right time can change your life. Think of your time at UCSF as one of those books, one that challenged you, changed you, and introduced you to people and ideas that you will carry forward. And today, dear graduates, you're not closing that book, you're taking it with you. I'm sure many of you have imagined a career path for the next few years and even beyond. Let me tell you that you may not find yourself on that path, a path that seems to be different from the one you imagine. But that does not mean that you lost your way. It simply means that you're beginning to find your own way. You just need the courage to take the next step. Years from now, you will not remember every lecture, everything that you learned at UCSF, but you will remember the people you helped and the people who helped you, the questions you asked, and the moments you kept going when it would have been just easier to quit. That's the story you begin writing today. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are so proud of you. May your future be filled with discovery, purpose, and joy. I'll leave you with words from one of my favorite Indian authors, also from Calcutta, the 1913 Nobel Prize-winning poet, Rabindranath Tagore. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Thank you.
So this is your last test, graduates. What were the 3 points? Oh, I'm not joking. Stay curious. Okay, that's in the curious piece. Choose your people well and lead with integrity. Thank you very much, Dr. Mukherjee. Well done, class of 26. Well done. All right, so we are only at 30 minutes, so we have 3 hours and 30 minutes to go. The degrees conferred by the University of California attest to scholarly achievement, the traditional result of the university's fulfillment of its primary duty. In GEPA, the degrees to be conferred today are the Masters of Science, the Masters of Translational Medicine, and the Doctor of Philosophy. In a moment, I will invite Chancellor Sam Hawgood to the podium to offer some remarks to the graduates and to confer the master's degrees. Sam Hawgood is the 10th Chancellor of UCSF as well as a distinguished pediatrician and scientist. A native of Australia, he joined UCSF in 1982 and has served the university in many capacities through the years. He became Dean of UCSF School of Medicine and Vice Chancellor for Medical Affairs in September of 2009, after serving as interim dean for 2 years. He was appointed Chancellor in 2014. Dr. Hawgood is a member of the American Academy of Pediatrics and was elected in 2010 to the Institute of Medicine, part of the National Academy of Science. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Hawgood.
Thank you, Dean Blake, and welcome everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to be here with you all this morning. And I'm glad we're still before noon to mark this milestone in your academic careers and in your lives. Our goal at UCSF has been to train you for a lifetime of imagination, discovering, and caring. We want you to make a difference in the world, and we trust that we have prepared you well for the challenges and the opportunities that you will encounter. In turn, you leave us your legacy, a school and a university that has been enriched by your time with us. I thank each of you for your passion, your determination, your scientific rigor, your hard work, and your empathy, all of which help make up the fabric of UCSF. You started down this path in a time of change, preparing you for careers that are sure to be characterized by further changes and challenges, both expected and unforeseen in the decades to come. Science and healthcare alike have made fantastic progress in the short time that you've been with us here at UCSF. Indeed, many of you have contributed to that progress. As we continue to progress towards better treatments with newer tools in the AI era, the challenge to broaden healthcare access to all people remains. You have not only witnessed these advances, but you have contributed to them as young scientists and researchers. Your record here shows that you will doggedly advocate for science, for intellectual curiosity, for empathy, and for a healthy society, no matter what your role in the future may be. We cannot predict what the next wave of change will look like, nor what that change will demand of each of us. But we now know that the future is in your hands. I look forward with great anticipation to the future that you will help shape for us all. So my warmest congratulations to you all. So now on to the task at hand. First, will the candidates for the Master of Science and for the Master of Translational Medicine please stand? The master's degree is awarded to students who complete a well-balanced and unified program of study and research in an academic or professional field and meet university requirements for the degree. Recipients of the degree have mastered the subject field and are prepared for more advanced graduate work, research, or other professional careers. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Science and Master of Translational Medicine. My congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated again. until your row is prompted to walk to the stage. Doctors Duncan and Nazarena and Blair will present the degree candidates. I'm going to ask EVCP Lucy and the Chancellor to join me in shaking hands.
All right, let's get this started. The Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence and Computational Drug Discovery and Development candidates will be hooded by the Program Director, Dr. Joanne Chun, and Executive Committee Member, Dr. Amita Joshi. David Blavas. Jane Kai. Kevin Dye. Andrew Young. Amit Elia. Jack Fenn. Jiaju Gu. Brendan Leahy. Oliver Mansbach. Amirtha Maria. Tara Pandey. Ruben Sarwal. Allison Joyce Seba. Ali Tout. Zan Cecilia Wu. Ravishankar Yadav.
And now the Masters of Science in Biomedical Engineering graduates will be hooded by Program Director Young-Ho Seo. Biomedical Imaging, sorry. Apurba Debnath. Renee Demboy. Skylar Dooch. Yi Jun Hua. Linda Angelina Jerome. Lei Kang. Theo Landman. Shutong Liu. Brett Matich. Aaron Tan. Siri Venkutesh Tantri. Isha Thorson. Darshini Vijaya Kumar. Yongja Jimmy Shayu. And Yanlin Zhu.
The Master of Science Clinical and Epidemiological Research graduates will be hooded by Program Co-Director Dr. Alexis Beatty. Renata Bukhari. Leah Duran. Ashel Chelsea DeSouza. Anju Edesari. Eli Lazar Gardev. Elise Ho. Thiago Silva. Archda Kanan. Nico Malapati. Raviola Murataj. Nicole Talamante Padilla. Justin Scott Phillips. Mate Rahman. Simran Sandhu. Aranya Shukula. Carolina Tamashiro, excuse me. Stev Tanchat Wheat Bonkong.
Now for the Master of Science in Genetic Counseling, graduates will be hooded by Program Director Adrian Wakeling. Savnish Athwal. Megan Gallagher. Sofia Mona Lisa Garcia. Madeline Holler. Brenna Leanne Hannon. Terry Hollister. Claire Joe. Henna Kaur. Vivian Fan. Julianne Dip Trang. Claire Ibalia.
Now, my wonderful students in the Global Health Science Masters of Science and Global Health Science program will be hooded by my boss, Dr. Sujatha Sankaran. Fidan Agayeva. Yu Celine Zhu. Alicia Jakowski. Resham Hakim.
The Master of Science Health Data Science graduates will be hooded by Associate Program Director, Dr. Tom Hoffman. Aya Bubazeri. Samantha Chan. Belinda Chin. Horace Chin. Maya Karuna Gulamudi. Nikita Gounder. Jessica Ho. Mihir Kalianthaya. Sweta Kondalu Baskar. Michelle Yang Lee. Sarah Lee. Faiza Malohi. Avintika Sharma. Kimia Moed. Rishi Mokundan. Amrita Nagasuri. Rayan Saeed. Seon Min Kim. Haile Tshome. Mu Yoon Sun. Wele Shea. Eric Yang. Zhang Wei Zhang. Jennifer Ju. Zaren Zhu.
Now to the Master of Science in Healthcare Administration and Interprofessional Leadership graduates will be hooded by Program Director Dr. Catherine Wise. Anna Elena Bao. Rohini Boganini. Sonia Gandhi. Daniel Hammett. Matthias Jaime. Kareen Kazma. Renoj Matthew. Maria Ruth Sue. Now for the Master of Translational Medicine candidates, which will be hooded by Faculty Director Dr. Shuvo Roy. Arunud Shirkant Iyer. Madhavi Akela. Isabella Miyuki Asuncion. Alexi James Barbie. You got it. Oh. It's okay. Oh. Woo! Congratulations. Iris Chen. Lucy Chukud. Kritan. Leia Coronas Salia. Alexandra Dozy. Liam Hewitt Gakoti. Dr. Himani Gupta. Eugenia Herrero Barros. Ruby Zeno Huang.
Rais Cambodge. Avani Karvat. Kule Stefan Katamanya. June Kim. Jasmine Lee. George Mann. Jacob Mutiti Yahu. Haley Madeline Moser. Annika O'Rourke. Aria Owasi. Anna Owens. Mateus Perez. Mia Alicia Ricario. Isabel Ruiz. Nathaniel Sheps. Sheikh Nadia Rahman Sylvia. Arushi Singhai. Tang Shun Hong Winston. Lucia Ugalde. Phoebe Wang. Lin Shu. Cynthia Yang. and Ariel Ye.
How about giving a round of applause to these folks calling the names? That was a lot of students. Congrats. Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. The Doctor of Philosophy degree is awarded as the mark of highest achievement in preparation for active scholarship and research. Recipients of the degree have completed a rigorous course of study, demonstrated superior scholarship, and made original contributions to their chosen field of knowledge. This is the highest degree awarded by academic institutions. Chancellor Hawgood.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations.
It is okay to break out a smile. It's a big deal. Okay. Graduates, please be seated again until your row is prompted to approach the stage. The graduate programs at UCSF are highly interdisciplinary. Faculty hold departmental appointments in all UCSF's professional schools. Many of our PhD students were mentored by, collaborated with, or completed rotations with professors in multiple schools. They have formed scientific relationships with these faculty in addition to their dissertation advisors. In the spirit of this partnership, I would like to invite Deans Dawson Rose and Giacomini to come forward to join the Chancellor and EVCP Lucy in congratulating our PhD candidates. Once again, Doctors Duncan, Nazareno, and Blair.
Okay, first, PhD candidates in biochemistry and molecular biology. Alex Hung, who will be hooded by Dr. Joe Bondi-Denemy. Alexis Paulette Villani, who will be hooded by Dr. Joe Bondi-Denemy. Claire Kukantis, who will be hooded by Dr. Joe Bondi-Denemy. Camille Marie Moore, who will be hooded by Dr. Vijay Ramani. Brandon Corteau, who will be hooded by Drs. Natalia Yura and Clement Verba. Carla Espinoza, who will be hooded by Dr. Natalia Yura. Gabriel Bramantes Esparza, who will be hooded by Dr. David S. Booth. Kelsey Hinnick, who will be hooded by Tomas Nowakowski. Tracy Ayana Knight, who will be hooded by Dr. Abby Bookwalter. Vanna Tran, who will be hooded by Dr. Sophie Demont. Trace Ugigam, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Now PhD candidates in bioengineering. Luis Sandoval, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Xiao Gao, who will be hooded by Dr. Jeremy Gordon. Will Flanagan, who will be hooded by Dr. Isha Jain. Alan Lee, who will be hooded by Dr. Kay Shin. Lu Jiang, who will be hooded by Dr. Kay Xian. Chi-Fan Chu, who will be hooded by Dr. Kay Xian. Shijie Gu, who will be hooded by Dr. Lauren Frank. Alonzo Torres Jr., who will be hooded by Dr. Shuboy Roy. Caleb Rux, who will be hooded by Dr. Sophie Demont. Jessica Marielle Herrera, who will be hooded by Dr. Tammy T. Cheng. Devon Shaw, who will be hooded by Dr. Wendell Lim.
Now for the PhD in Biological and Medical Informatics. Hasuni Aikaro will be hooded by Dr. Catherine Chayun-Giyu and Dr. Neil Reish. Maggie Sway will be hooded by Dr. Franklin Huang. Amanda Everett will be hooded by Dr. Katie Pollard. Shiron Druskinski will be hooded by Dr. Katie Pollard. Umair Khan will be hooded by Dr. Marina Sirota. Alex Jihoon Lee will be hooded by Dr. Reza Abbasi. Chang Kim will be hooded by Dr. Tomasz Nowakowski. Grace Danielle Ramey will be hooded by Dr. Tony Capra. Sebastian Cruz Gonzalez will be hooded by Dr. Tony Capra. Now for the PhD in Biomedical Sciences. Umri Kong will be hooded by Dr. Arun Wita. Brandon D'Souza will be hooded by Dr. Aisha Jain. Cambria Chow Freed will be hooded by Dr. Diane Barber. Kyler Hamilton Luck will be hooded by Dr. Ross Okamoto. Daphne A. Superville will be hooded by Dr. Andre Goga. Grace Hernandez will be hooded by Dr. Rushika Pereira. Hannah Drix will be hooded by Dr. Robert Blackoak. Kaylee Wedderburn Pugh will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Holly Michelle Steininger will also be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Jing Wang Ding will be hooded by Dr. Alex Pollan. Juliana Suvarov Costa will be hooded by Dr. Saul Villeda. Ria Misra will also be hooded by Dr. Saul Villeda. Laura Dwyer will be hooded by Dr. Tiffany Shermitt. Marilyn Steyer will be hooded by Dr. Tomas Naozaki. Maya Lopez Ichiwakawa will be hooded by Dr. Matthew Spitzer. Sean Liu will be hooded by Dr. Mark Anderson.
And now, our PhD candidates in biophysics. Brendan Hall will be hooded by Dr. Brian Shoichet. Kyle James Anderson will be hooded by Dr. Charles Craik. Reuben Hogan will be hooded by by Dean Nicquet Blake. Daphne Flora Chen will be hooded by Dr. James Fraser and Dr. Joseph Bonde Denomi. Liza Melelani Meifeng Chan will be hooded by Dr. Clement Verba. Hirsch Kumar Bargaiva will be hooded by Dr. Wendell Lim. CJ Sarabia will be hooded by Dr. Roshanak Aranajad. Louisa Kimberly Meneses will be hooded by Dr. Lev Gartner. Jose Luis Montaño will be hooded by Dr. Balan Zaro. Stephanie Ochita will be hooded by Dr. Bill DeGrado. Seth Vigneron will be hooded by Dr. Brian Shoichet. Jordan Kleinman will be hooded by Dr. Denicia Fujimori. Leandrew Daly will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Emily Catherine Corrigan will be hooded by Dr. Alex Paulin. Yeah, got it, sorry. And apologies, I forgot to say we're in the PhD for Developmental and Stem Cell Biology group. Reed McMullen will be hooded also by Dr. Alex Paulin. Christopher Chen will be hooded by Dr. Daniel Wagner. Haley Coutrier will also be hooded by Dr. Daniel Wagner. Irina Roy will also be hooded by Dr. Daniel Wagner. Angelina Chamel will be hooded by Dr. Helen Wilsey. Alina Kostunovskaya will be hooded by Dr. Helen Wilsey. Bingya Ju will be hooded by Dr. Scott Barbarin. Anoy Podar will be hooded by Dr. Mercedes Paredes. Emily Allison Wolfgram will be hooded by Dr. Todd Nystuen. And now for our PhD candidates in epidemiology and translational sciences. Whitney Wells will be hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Torres. Carrie Chan will be hooded by Dr. March Pletcher. Maya J.D. Scarpetta will be hooded by Dr. Megan Morris. Haley Kim will be hooded by Dr. William Brown III. Nita Mukand will be hooded by Dr. Robert Hyatt. And our PhD candidates in global health sciences, Melissa Carvalho will be hooded by Dr. Robert Hyatt. And Ashley Mitchell will be hooded by Dr. Kimberly Ann Baltzell.
Now our PhD candidate in History of Health Sciences, Jeremy Demetrius Lowe, who will be hooded by Dr. Amy Medeiros. Now our PhD candidates in medical anthropology. Bry Matasovsky, who will be hooded by Dr. Ian Whitmarsh. Rebecca Newmark, who will be hooded by Dr. Ian Whitmarsh. Now our PhD candidates in neuroscience. Everybody ready? Okay. Indigo Vox Loren Rose, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Sunny Chow, who will be hooded by Dr. Mazen Karabek. Audrey Mogzig, who will be hooded by Dr. Jean Paz. Deanna Nakula, who will be hooded by Dr. John Paz. Lemin He, who will be hooded by Dr. Karanesh Ganguly. Joyce Yang, who will be hooded by Ken Nakamura. Katerina Rademacher, who will be hooded by Dr. Ken Nakamura. Janelka Jesnet Soto Muniz, who will be hooded by Dr. Ken Nakamura. Cameron Wilhite, who will be hooded by Dr. Massimo Scanzini. Laura Louise Hogopin, who will be hooded by Dr. Vikas Sokol.
Now for the PhD candidates in oral and craniofacial sciences. Andres Bentecourt Torres will be hooded by Dr. Tamara Alliston. Ji-hee Yoon will also be hooded by Dr. Tamara Alliston. Leia Mariam Sedchi will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Now for the PhD candidates in pharmaceutical sciences and pharmacogenomics. Brandon Tomatsu Lei-Jong Chu will be hooded by Dr. Isha Jain. Anu Patel will be hooded by Dr. Radha Savik. Ava Zhu will be hooded by Dr. Radha Sabik and Dr. Tony Capra. Miri Okori will be hooded by Dr. Shea Andrews and Dr. Jennifer Yokoyama.
Think it's safe to say that Siri lied? All right, I'm gonna stall for a few minutes just because we don't want our last person to feel like she is last and any less. So we're gonna wait just a few minutes. While we do that, can we just celebrate the graduates again? As you leave UCSF today, I hope that you carry with you a sense of possibility and the confidence to imagine solutions others cannot yet see, and the courage to pursue them. Whether you work in science, health, public policy, AI, education, technology, social sciences, and the list goes on, remember that your work matters because people matter. The knowledge you create, the leadership you provide, remember, the knowledge you create, the leadership you provide have the power to improve lives in ways both large and small. Class of 2026, as Dean, I want to personally thank you for your contributions that you have made to UCSF. We, the collective we, are all so very proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the impact you will have on advancing health worldwide. Congratulations to all of you. Well, you know, all good things must come to an end, and we are close, but not quite there. No commencement would be complete without two very important acts. Graduates, I'm going to ask you all to please rise. Now turn around and face your village. Hold on. They are so enthusiastic, I love it. It's now the graduates' time. Just think about all the days that your family and friends supported you through the highs and the lows. And now I want you, with as much gusto as you can manage, to tell them thank you. Let's hear it, graduates. All right. We don't want to be here for 4 hours, so let's sit again. Thank you all. I just have a few reminders. We're really close, I promise. I just have a few reminders. Now, we know I've seen all the cameras here today, all the phones taking snapshots, posted on Instagram and TikTok. When you do that, please use the hashtag UCSFgrads and tag us at UCSFGradLife so that everyone can easily find your photos and enjoy them. No celebration is complete without a gift. Did you all get gifts as you were walking now? Everyone, shake your hand. Anyone that didn't get one, keep your hand down, it's not true. Okay. We are deeply grateful to Courtney McCormick, who is on the platform today, president of the Graduate and Postdoc Alumni Association, and her colleagues from the UCSF Alumni Association, who generously provided gifts for each of our graduates, which you received earlier. On behalf of Courtney, I want to take the opportunity to encourage you to remain connected and engaged with UCSF community through the Graduate and Postdoc Alumni Association. Today is not an end for you, it's just a continuation. You will always be part of UCSF's family. Finally, this day does not happen without some Herculean efforts by many of our teammates and partners. I'm trying to see if there's going to be a, there it is. Okay, so these folks played a significant role in making today happen. They have been planning for months for this occasion. And when you go out, make sure you say thank you, because it went relatively flawless, despite the fact that people showed up that we didn't know were supposed to be here. Because, you know, we don't all respond to our emails. I do want to offer a special shout out to the members of our GEPA's Central Ops team and Communications team. If you've received emails from them, if you've received guidance from them, if you've cried to them because you needed more people to come to commencement, please just give them a round of applause. Our UCSF's Education Technology Services team have been live streaming and the event, so we thank them as well. Last but not least, I want to say thank you to all the faculty members who have showed up. Our institutional leaders, thank you. And to you, friends and family, the village of our graduates today, thank you for joining us in this celebration. We are about to recess out of the hall. I'm going to ask the families and friends to remain seated and wait as the graduates, the platform party, and the graduates exit the hall. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It has been a real pleasure. Congratulations, graduates. Now go celebrate.